Hello everyone, TMMgamer here, and today I have the pleasure of bringing you a very nice kill-confirmed gameplay on the map Carbon using the Striker. But before I get into anything about the gameplay, I'd just like to thank all of you who left me birthday wishes on my last video on Friday. They were really appreciated. It means a lot to have you guys wish me a happy birthday. It was pretty cool, really nice birthday. Got absolutely hammered on the Friday night, so I just spent Saturday pretty much just sitting in bed watching the sport, so it's not a bad way to spend it. But what I'm going to be talking about in this video is perks, because perks have been a part of Call of Duty for such a long time, but you don't really see too many people apply thought to what perks they use for each given situation. For example, in the map and the game that I'm using now, I'm using the Striker with Sleight of Hand Pro, Hardline Pro and Stalker Pro, and that's quite an unusual mix of perks, especially on a shotgun. But the way I like to go about it when I put perks on weapons is either compensate for a weapon's weakness, so to make it a better overall package, or make a weapon's strength even more strong. So for example, an example of making a weapon even stronger at what it does is putting rapid fire on a submachine gun, or rapid fire extended mags on a submachine gun. If you want it to be better at long range, you'll put like a red dot or a like kick on it, like a proficiency or something like that. That is making something better at long range. So if you use that on an SMG, you're compensating for a weapon's weaknesses. But an example of catering to weapon strengths is on that PP90M1 that you've got with rapid fire and extended mags, you put steady aim on it because you want it to be an absolutely insane close quarters weapon. So what you do is you put steady aim on to enable you to be even more successful at close quarters engagements. But what you see a lot of people do is just get 3 perks that they like and basically put them on everything. And that is the worst thing to do in a million years, because there are so many different flexible and tactically flexible situations in Call of Duty. It's so fast-paced. There is no one go-to class that you can rely on for every map. For example, this class now, I would probably not use on any other map, apart from very tight, compact maps, for example, like Mission. And I'll explain why here. I've gone for Sleight of Hand on the Striker because I like to run the Striker with extended mag, and the Striker has a relatively fast rate of fire for a shotgun, so eventually you'll be chewing through your ammunition, and if you run out of shells in your magazine, you're really struggling, because it takes a long time for the Striker to reload, especially with extended mag. So you want that Sleight of Hand for the ability to quickly reload your weapon, but also because you're going to be so close to someone with a shotgun, Sleight of Hand Pro's ability to fast swap weapons is exceptionally useful. I mean, if you do ever find yourself in a situation where you're running low on ammo, that quick weapon swap is an absolute lifesaver. And because you're using the shotgun at very close range, you want it to be as good at close range as you can, because the shotgun is the only weapon really where you can't compensate for a weakness, because all shotguns have a range cap. They're the only weapons in the game which don't have an infinite range. Now, all of the weapons in the game have a quite significant damage drop-off in some instances, for example, pistols and SMGs, as you get longer range. But the shotgun is the only weapon that literally can't hit someone above like 10 meters or however far it is. So if you see someone across the map with a pistol, you can have a few pot shots at them. With a shotgun, you're completely pointless, and you can't do that at all. It's just a waste of ammunition. So what you want to do is to make sure that your shotgun strengths are as strong as they can possibly be. Now, a Sleight of Hand does that very well by enabling you to quickly reload, quickly switch weapons. So if you're ever caught with your pants down, you can respond and react very quickly, and that is key when you are up close and a personal map like Carbon. So that's the reason why I've gone for perk 1. Hardline is a fantastic perk in all situations, because it just enables you to do everything. It is a perk that I run on, I'd say, about 80% of my classes. Now, a lot of people like to use quick draw, but with quick draw on a shotgun, aiming down your sights doesn't actually improve the spread of the fire. If you aim in with a shotgun, it will still shoot pellets at the spread of your hip fire, so you gain no tactical accuracy advantage by aiming in. So that's why I don't use quick draw. I use hardline to enable me to get UAV faster, because I've chosen Sleight of Hand over Recon Pro in this, and Recon Hardline is a fantastic combo. I've done many videos about it, but because I'm going to be so close to enemies, I wanted that Sleight of Hand perk, so I cut Recon. Now, to counter this and to still give me an ability to find enemies on the map, I run Hardline Pro with UAV, so you can get UAVs very easily, and that counters somewhat your lack of Recon Pro. Because whilst you won't be able to find assassin people, and that is one of the great benefits of Recon, you can hit someone with a flash and they will show up on the map regardless of what perks they've got. By having UAV, you can judge the spawns well. Because if you have a shotgun, it doesn't really matter if you turn the corner and run into someone. You know, if you've got a sniper, if you've got an assault rifle, you may be in a little bit more trouble. But with a shotgun, you quite want to run into someone around the corner. So it isn't particularly necessary to have Recon to get that precise knowledge of where they are. By having UAV, even if a lot of the team's using Assassin, you can judge the pace of the spawns, the location of the spawns, and you can make sure that you position yourself well so that when the Assassin guy does come, you're facing in the right direction to deal with him. So that's the reason why I've gone for Hardline there. But the third perk is another unusual choice because I've gone for Stalker Pro. Now, I've said earlier that by aiming down the sights with a shotgun, you actually gain no tactical advantage. Your aim doesn't become like any less accurate or any more accurate. It just stays the same. So when you aim in with your sights, you're not getting any benefit at all in terms of accuracy. However, it's still quite an ingrained reflex to aim down sights. I mean, I've been playing Call of Duty since COD 4, and by now, I just aim down sights like that. Snap my fingers, I aim down sights every time. Now, when you have a shotgun and you're in close proximity to people, this can be a problem because you want to be as nimble on your feet as possible. And this is why I've gone for Stalker, because whilst you might not get any actual advantage in terms of accuracy by aiming down your sights, I still like to do it to steady my aim. Because when you aim down sights, the sensitivity is slightly lower, so you can be even more accurate with your aim, if not the spread of bullets. So that enables me to be more accurate, but the fantastic thing with Stalker, it enables me, when I have my sights aimed, to flank and strafe faster. So whilst I'm not getting any benefit in terms of accuracy, the ability to strafe with a shotgun quicker really is fantastic, because if you do turn the corner and run into someone quickly, by having Stalker Pro, and you can sidestep the enemy very, very nicely, take them in the side, dodge their bullets, and get the kill. So this just goes to show a little bit more of the thought process that I put into getting these perks set up. You see a lot of people who just run on, bung three perks onto their class, don't really think about what they're doing, and struggle because of it. If you take a little bit more time just to think of the combination, think of the map you're going to be using your class on, think of the strengths and weaknesses of the weapon, and set your perks up to deal with whatever situation you want, you will have a lot more success. So guys, I really hope you've enjoyed the video. I sincerely recommend going out, having a look at your classes, and actually having a think about what maps you're going to use this on, and tailor your perk setup to really help you excel. I'm going to be doing plenty more videos along these lines, giving you examples of why I've gone for the setup I have in terms of perks and in terms of attachments. But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed the video, and as always, have a fantastic day.